Welcome back to Auto Concept. In today's extended deep dive comparison, we're taking an immersive, real-world look at two of the most significant SUV releases of the year: the 2025 Dacia Bigster and the all-new generation of the 2025 Dacia Duster. These two nameplates are among the most discussed, reviewed, and considered in the value SUV segment, and for good reason. They come from the same stable, share the same CMF-B platform, and carry Dacia's unmistakable DNA: practicality, affordability, and honest engineering. But while they may look like siblings, they're meant for two very different audiences. Choosing between the Duster and the Bigster in 2025 isn't just about money, it's about space, technology, lifestyle, priorities. So grab a coffee or lean back in your chair. We're about to take you on a journey from the first glance to the final verdict. Let's begin, as every car encounter does, with design. Exterior design and road presence. The 2025 Dacia Bigster is the most mature design Dacia has ever launched. It's longer, 4 meters and 57 centimeters to be exact, and it makes every one of those centimeters count. Standing next to it, you can feel the shift in Dacia's design language. There's more confidence in its stance, more edge to its geometry. The Y-shaped LED headlights are slimmer and more aggressive. The grille is broader, bolder, and flanked by squared-off fenders. It's less of a budget SUV and more of a statement piece. The higher trims bring black-painted roofs, copper accents, and up to 19-inch alloy wheels, finishes that would have seemed unthinkable for Dacia just a few years ago. Meanwhile, the Duster has evolved too, but with restraint. At 4 meters and 34 centimeters, it's over 20 centimeters shorter and noticeably more compact. The updated styling gives it a more aerodynamic nose, tighter proportions, and a modern LED signature front and back. It's friendly, tough, and approachable. For city dwellers, the Duster's size is ideal. It slips into tight spaces, maneuvers through narrow streets, and parks where the Bigster might struggle. But on the highway or standing still in the driveway, the Bigster wins for visual impact. Interior comfort and user experience. Step into the Bigster's cabin and you're welcomed into a space that finally feels like it belongs in the mid-size SUV segment. The dash is horizontal and clean, stretching across the width with minimal clutter. The materials aren't luxury grade, but they're thoughtfully selected. Textured plastics, fabric-wrapped panels, and a soft-touch center armrest elevate the atmosphere. A 10.1-inch infotainment screen dominates the center stack. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay come standard on upper trims. The software is smooth, the menus are logical, and the screen is well placed, high enough to glance at without taking your eyes too far from the road. The driver gets a digital instrument cluster, 7 inches in most versions, 10 inches in the Journey trim. It's customizable, snappy, and clear. And thankfully, Dacia has kept physical knobs and buttons for climate control, seat heating, and drive modes. In contrast, the Duster's cabin feels more familiar, more utility-focused. Hard plastics dominate, although they're better textured and more solidly assembled than before. The infotainment system is the same basic platform, but older trims still use analog dials or smaller screens. In the Expression and Extreme trims, you get a 10.1-inch center screen and a media nav system with live traffic navigation and voice control. Where the Bigster shines is in space and flexibility. The rear seats offer 70 centimeters of legroom, ample even for tall adults. Headroom, even with the optional panoramic roof, stays above 96 centimeters. The rear bench splits 40-20-40 and folds flat. USB-C ports, air vents, and a central armrest complete the picture. The Duster, while tighter, still offers respectable space. The rear seat has 66 centimeters of legroom and is suitable for 2 adults or a child seat. However, it lacks adjustable rear recline or sliding seats, which limits its flexibility for growing families. Boot space and practicality. If cargo space matters, the Bigster delivers like a champion. With up to 667 liters of boot space in petrol FWD versions, it outclasses the Hyundai Tucson, Mazda CX-5, and even the VW Tiguan. There's underfloor storage, a configurable boot floor, a 12-volt socket, cargo hooks, and split folding seat backs. The Duster offers between 348 and 474 liters depending on the version. LPG and hybrid variants lose volume due to tank and battery placement. That said, the boot is still deep, well-shaped, and easy to load thanks to a low sill height. Powertrains and driving experience. The Bigster's engine lineup offers versatility for a wide range of users. Hybrid 155, 1.8-liter petrol engines, 2 electric motors, 156 horsepower, smooth automatic gearbox, FWD only. TCE 140, 1.2-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder, mild hybrid 48th system, 140 hoof-power, FWD. TCE 130 4x4, same engine as above, slightly detuned but adds it with 5 drive modes. Eco G 140, bi-fuel petrol and LPG, cheap to run, long range, up to 300 kilometers on a full tank. The Duster keeps it simple and rugged. Eco G 100, 1.0-liter turbo, LPG and petrol, 101 horsepower, basic but efficient. TCE 130, 1.2-liter turbo, 131 horsepower, available with AWD, manual only. Hybrid 140, 1.6-liter petrol plus electric motor, 40 horsepower, automatic only, no AWD. In performance terms, the Bigster offers a smoother, more premium ride. It handles long distances with less fatigue, filters out road noise better, and delivers more power when overtaking. The Hybrid 155 is great for urban traffic, and the TCE 130 4x4 is ideal for mixed-use rural driving. The Duster feels lighter and more playful. It shines in rural environments, off-road paths, and narrow city streets. However, it's not as refined on highways, and the engine noise becomes more noticeable above 110 km/h. Fuel economy and environmental considerations. Both models carry the eco-environmental label in Spain. The Bigster's hybrid achieves fuel consumption as low as 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers in urban conditions. The Duster's Hybrid 140 is similarly efficient. LPG variants in both models are perfect for those with access to cheap gas stations. They offer massive range, low running costs, and easy dual-fuel management. Pricing, warranty, and ownership costs. The Duster starts at $19,500 and maxes out at $27,800. That makes it one of the cheapest compact SUVs in Europe with hybrid or 4x4 capability. The Bigster starts at €24,500 and tops out at around €31,000. Compared to rivals, that's still exceptional value for a full-size SUV with hybrid tech and modern features. Both come with a 3-year, 100,000-kilometer warranty, extendable to 5 or 6 years with Dacia's Easy Care packages. Summary: pros and cons revisited. Bigster pros: massive space for passengers and cargo, strong, refined hybrid system, high-end features for a low-end price. Bigster cons: not ideal for tight urban environments, no A plus auto combo yet, costs more than Duster by 20-25%. Duster pros: incredible value for money, compact, maneuverable, off-road ready, economical and LPG compatible. Duster cons: smaller boot and less cabin space, less refined on highways, limited configuration options. Final verdict: the Dacia Duster is still the champion of affordability. It's for drivers who want rugged capability, honest design, and efficient mobility without emptying their wallets. It's the best SUV you can buy on a budget, and it knows it. But the Dacia Bigster? That's the evolution. That's for those ready to move up without leaving Dacia's value behind. It's more than a big Duster. It's a more complete, modern SUV for drivers who want space, comfort, and tech. Let us know in the comments which one fits your lifestyle better. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more real-world car content, deep dives, and SUV shootouts. This is Auto Concept, where engineering meets emotion.